NBA here on 2K Sports. The NBA playoffs begin round 1 in the Eastern Conference. It'll be the Philadelphia 76ers facing off against the Boston Celtics. On tap, coming up next.
For some, success is measured by progress. One step, then another. The journey is hard, but holds its own rewards. For others, only the destination counts. Only one measure of achievement truly matters. Indeed, history is written by the winners. The story continues. The NBA playoffs, round 1.
Just a minute or two here for the players to get warmed up before the start of the game. Welcome, everyone. The regular season is in the books. The battle for the East begins. Round 1, Game 1. Kevin Harlan here along with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Let's take a look now at the starting lineups for Game 1. First for the 76ers. And then for the Boston Celtics.
And Kevin, Game 1 of a playoff series is so important. It really sets the tone for the entire series. If you lose this game at home, then you lose the home court advantage, but you also lose an emotional edge.
Yeah, I don't see it happening here tonight, Steve. I mean, I can't feel that at all. I mean, listen to this crowd. I'm not sure they'll let them lose this game. The atmosphere is unbelievable in here. Electric. They'll feed off of that for sure.
So off the tip, it's Boston. Hauser hits the three-point bomb.
Well, there's plenty to like about him as a player, but one thing that really stands out is quick trigger. He can catch the ball in space, defenders all over him, but in an instant, lets that shot go, and he is accurate.
And something else I think of with him is that three-point shot from the corner. I mean, that's his shot. And we've certainly seen him drain a bunch of them.
Good break. It's good on the putback.
Excellent work to turn that miss into 2 points on the tap-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them.
And great instincts, too. Just anticipating where the ball is heading. Great job there, beating everybody else to the ball.
Left side, Brown. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
Well, as far as jump shots go, that's as high percentage as it gets.
I'm not sure how that didn't go down.
Number 30. And George with the stuff.
Well, I tell you, that's outstanding determination to track that rebound down and fight his way to the bucket for the throwdown.
Clark, that is the effort they're going to need for the rest of this game.
And not just on the offensive glass, Kevin, but all over the floor.
Here's Brown. Paul George making his last shot. Tatum. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Kevin, here's what the Celtics head coach had to say when we spoke just a few minutes ago. I asked him about what his goals were coming into this Game 1, and he said, win at all costs. If we can't come out strong here, then everything we've worked for to get home court advantage at this point goes out the window. They don't want to see that, gentlemen.
Thanks again, Doris. And so it's Boston with it after Paul George getting his 3 to go. The kick out to Brown. To the paint. Nice ball movement by Boston. 5 to shoot. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Great move to the hoop, using his strength to get around the defender.
The Celtics shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Number 30, he's covered by Brown. Down low, number 30. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
Well, that's part of what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
And the free throw, no good. Boston's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. He dishes it to Brown. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. There's the steal. Hauser, defended by George. Brown outside. Hauser. The shot from the low post is good. He has 5.
Well, he's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting the ball to the rim.
The 76ers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. The pass to George. Number 77. He's covered by Brown. Shoots it. Drops one in from the wing.
Great looking bounce pass to set up that play.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Pass to White. Six to shoot.
Second foul of the first quarter. They're probably going to have to sit him down here to try to avoid number 3.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. The feed to George. Maxey. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
You know, defensively, you cannot forget about him. It gave him a wide open look there.
The 3. The shot, no good.
Nobody near him. He'll normally make that one.
A minute 50 left in the first quarter. Off the screen. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Celtics trail by 5. So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. The 76ers making a switch here. .36 left here in the first quarter. Rouse, good.
He's hit the ground running here in the first, putting together a nice quarter offensively.
The 76ers leading by 3. Here's the screen. He feeds it to Drummond. Clock at 6. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
But you know, they've got a nice lead. Don't take any chances. The simple one-hander is just fine.
Now here's White. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Barlow. He's covered by Brown. Maxey. Another three for Philadelphia.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Yeah, the shots have been falling, that's for sure. The offense really in a good groove.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Here's Vucevic, and there are the Celtics with another basket. The 76ers leading by 6. Maxey, and it's blocked by Brown. Here's the break. The finish, and White with the stuff.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high, fantastic one-hand jam.
Yeah, what a way to wrap up that possession.
Maxey. Shot is off. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. 76ers lead by 4. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for them early on.
Yeah, their passing has been terrific too, Clark. We're seeing a lot of assists, really moving, what a flow offensively. I like what I see.
For the three, and that one's good.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
Yeah, in fact, 3 of the last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And the Celtics with possession here. They trail by 7. Left side, Brown. Lets the 3 fly. That's good. White's got 5 points so far.
This is great. 3-pointers going down quickly at both ends.
Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession.
Philadelphia's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Here's the screen. Lets it go from the wing. Can't hit. Austin's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Tatum. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
And that one's good. He has 5. Here's White. 5 points in the game. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Vucevic. Misses the chippy right there. Philadelphia leading by 6. The dish to Drummond. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Boy, he just battled through that initial impact and somehow willed it in.
Excellent concentration. That's what you like to see.
Yeah, he's a terror in the passing lanes, too. Loves to lay back a bit, kind of play possum, anticipate, and then dash out and pick off those careless passes.
And something else he has is an array of moves in the paint. You can make a training video for young players to figure out how to play down low in terms of how he gets it done inside.
Here's Vucevic. Kicks it to Brown. This one for 3. The putback. Slams it home for the putback.
Showing us a little force on that putback, Kev.
Well, there was no way he was going to let that chance slip away.
No, sir.
You got to love his positioning. As the shot went up, he anticipated that play.
And Philadelphia has possession. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
And Philadelphia has possession after the basket by Boston. inside. Here's Drummond, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
Ah, that's bringing it down hard. Clark bringing it down hard,
Yes,
my brother.
Yes, sir.
Celtics trail by 7. Now a timeout called by Boston. Walker's checked in for the 76ers. They set the pick. He kicks to Vucevic. No one near him. And again, it's Boston converted.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
So it's Philadelphia now. It's a 5-point game. Bryant, light covering. Maxey. Offensive rebound. Here's Walker. Excellent defense from Vucevic.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside, Walker, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
Well, they couldn't look up there on what's really a pretty basic pass.
.157 left to play in the first half. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. Boston shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. And that one falls for White. Celtics making a switch here. Williams is checked in. He doesn't get the second one. The 76ers leading by 4. Pass to Watford. Working on Williams. Just fine on the clock. Watford, that's good.
Picture perfect with the turnaround. There's no stopping that shot.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Dishes it to Vucevic, defended by Watford. A jump hook, and that is good. Vucevic has got 6 here in this quarter.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
Walker is screen on White. Maxey. And he was fouled on the way out. 2 free throws now for him.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
76ers have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. And he knocks down the first one. And the 76ers making a change here. George is checked in. That's good from the strike.
And at the free throw line, it's all about consistency with him. Same routine, same stroke.
Brown outside. There's 49 seconds left in the first half of the game. Pass to Williams. The kick out to Brown. From deep. From beyond the arc and then some. Brown's got his third basket of the night right there.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Grimes. He's covered by Brown. Here's Grimes. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Outside Williams. Brown outside. Second quarter ends in a tight one. 76ers ahead, up 3. And it's time now for the Sprint Halftime Show with Damon Bruce. We'll be back shortly to get the second half underway.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Great to have you with us on 2K Sports. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs has officially begun. A good one in progress for the 76ers. They're looking to make a statement in Game 1 and set the tone for the series. Andre Drummond has come up big for him. Also into the mix, Paul George. And slugging it out so far, the Boston Celtics. They're scoring with confidence, shooting with an excellent percentage. Nikola Vucevic making a big contribution. He's given them a huge contribution off the bench. What a bonus when you have a role player step up like this. And that's all there is for me here in the studio. Time to send you back to my friend Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this Round 1 playoff matchup. Philadelphia leading by 3. Outside, George. Backs down. Fades away. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
You're going to be waiting a long time if you're waiting for him to miss that when he's that open.
Now White. They set the pick. Hauser goes back up, and he lays it up and in.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Outside, George. Number 77 traps in the tray. And the 76ers lead by 6.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Boston's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Back to White. Shot clock at 6. Maxey, he's covered by Brown. And taken away by Brown. Leads him in there. Hauser. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And you know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Maxey, White covering. George with the screen on White. Number 77. Another three for Philadelphia.
They've been good on all three of their shots since coming out of the locker room at the break.
Celtics trail by 7. Now a timeout called by Boston. It's picked off. To the middle. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. From 17 feet out. Blocked.
Well, still a great start to the half after hitting their first three even before that miss.
Passes the block. Five on the clock. From deep. That's good. He's got 5. Philadelphia leading by 4. There's the pick. The 76ers making the switch here. Of room. Count the bucket.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Tatum. And again, Buxton with the triple.
Well, Kevin, probably his greatest value lies in his tremendous three-point shooting. He's out on the perimeter, and he gives them the ability to really stretch the defense out.
And you know, at the end of the day, Steve, you just have to respect his overall defensive acumen. I mean, there's not just one thing he does well at that end. He knows how to guard from A to Z.
And so here is Philadelphia. Following the three-pointer by Boston. Shot clock at 3. From deep three-point range. They get it back. Number 30. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the 76ers.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And how about the touch they've displayed from long range, guys? I mean, as a team, they are really shooting the ball well and executing from the perimeter.
The first one falls. Kyle Lowry. He's checked in for Philadelphia. So he makes both from the line. Celtics trailed by 5. 1:51 left here in the third quarter. And White kicks to Richard. Back to White from outside the arc. And again, Boston with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the three-point line. That's 4 of the last 5. You got to run those guys off the line.
I agree, and the defense is practically giving them those shots, though.
Here's George. 7 points in the game. Number 30, defended by Vucevic. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play. The 76ers shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. We've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. Pulls up. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
You know, they haven't been able to open up a big lead, but the rebounds are starting to add up for them. They may be able to pull away a little bit.
Yeah, they've been doing the dirty work inside, Steve, playing a very tough brand of basketball.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Grimes, and there's the rejection. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Celtics making a switch here.
Number 28.
Celtics trail by 5. There's the pick. We've got 33 seconds left in the third. It's hauled in by George. 76ers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Brown's there. George against Brown. Outside, George. Here's Barlow, and he makes good on his first shot of the game. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. 76ers lead by 7. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round 1 matchup. Boston trailing. They set the screen. There's the pass to Walsh. Celtics passing it around. 6 to shoot. Here's Vucevic. Trains it from 9 feet away. Vucevic has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Celtics. Feeds it to George. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Vucevic. Boston's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Number 28. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And now both of these clubs really in a groove here.
Already a high-scoring game, but it has become an offensive showcase down the stretch.
Now, here is George. Guarded closely. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Walsh. There's the triple. That one goes. Covered.
Boy, that is just good stuff for him. Nice touch.
The 76ers leading, and Philadelphia calls time here. I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the 76ers coach as he addressed his team. He likes how they're playing, so simply said, hey, let's keep it rolling. Let's make the most of it and even this series off. We'll see if they can get the job done, Kevin.
just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Maxey, he's covered by Brown. Here's George. And here's White. Gosser. He nails it, and we're tied up.
Great move to the hoop, and I love the finger roll finish.
Philadelphia's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Maxey, he's covered by Brown. Maxey. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line.
And that one miss could hurt them. I mean, there's a big difference between being up 1 and being up 2.
The Celtics have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. So it's Boston now. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Paul George with the steal. On up the court.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Lowry against Brown. He passes to Vucevic. Backing him down. Shot clock at 6. And the shot is good. Vucevic has got 4 points this quarter.
This has really become an intense ball game ever since halftime.
Boy, the effort from both teams here, Steve, is terrific.
Maxey, he's covered by Brown, and the shot is good. And the 76ers lead by 3.
That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim.
Now a timeout called by Boston. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. He dishes it to Vucevic. The 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
They just continue to splash home those threes. Eliminating the deep shot has to become priority number 1 for this defense.
It really does. I mean, it's not possible to give up that many points behind the arc and not pay the price in the end.
And Philadelphia has possession after the three-pointer for Vucevic.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
The feed to Brown to take the lead. They grab their own miss. Tatum, defended by George. Back to White. A second chance effort. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
It's been a tough goal for him. Just an uncontainable game for White. 9 points. He's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
Now, his outside stroke has looked really good today.
Gets the first, and that gives them the lead. The 76ers making the switch here. Second one is good. Brings both at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Boy, still waiting for the first miss from the foul line this half.
100% since halftime, is that right? I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon if that keeps up.
Timeout called the 76ers. They're down by 2. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter. Outside, George. 1:32 left in the game. Picked his pocket. Tatum, defended by George. White, again the miss by the Celtics.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, they were very lucky defensively because there was some miscommunication there. They left him wide open. Boy, I'm shocked he didn't make that one. He usually knocks that one down with ease.
For 3. Nails the tray.
This is incredible. It's been a three-point barrage since halftime.
Yeah, whether by design or by accident, it has been impressive.
And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
They tried to step in and cut him off, but just not quick enough.
And we have the benefit of replay, but I think they got that one right, which is the case most times, even though fans don't think so.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
And I think this is going to be too much to overcome, Clark. What do you think?
All the sand in the hourglass is gone, and I agree with you.
Austin's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. And now they decide to foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. And the 76ers call time here. They trail by 7. There's 21 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What do you think, guys?
Well, this one's in the bag. I mean, I commend them for really putting forth the effort until the very end. But this thing's over.
You know, sometimes you just have to throw up the white towel and let fate run its course so you can get on to the next game.
Lets it go from deep. Second chance shot. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And they forced the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W. They came, they saw, they conquered.
Hey, Kevin, to me, any win is a good win.
Well, that'll do it for now. Thanks for watching our coverage of the first round of the NBA playoffs. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Dorsberg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We leave you now with our Jordan Player of the Game.